Hello everyone, my name is Liu Xiaoyang. Welcome to watch today's news report. Today our group would like to share with you a highly discussed public health policy that has attracted global attention in recent years. The Maldives generational tobacco ban. This groundbreaking policy was officially implemented in November 2025, making this Indian Ocean island nation the focus of worldwide discussion. Our group selected this news because it is more than just an ordinary national policy. It represents an entirely new approach to public governance. There are so many different angles to this that are totally worth dividing into together. When people think of the Maldives, images of sunshine, beaches. However, the country is pushing forward about policy that could fundamentally reshape its society. Now let's take a closer look at it together.
In 2025, the Maldives passed a public policy that quickly drew global attention, a generational smoking ban. Under the law, anyone born on or after January 1, 2007 is permanently prohibited from poaching or using tobacco. This means Maldives could become the first country in the world to move toward a truly smoking-free generation. The policy did not emerge by chance. For years, smoking rates in the Maldives has remained high, while tobacco and cigarette using among teenagers has continued to rise. Smoking has placed increasing pressure on the healthcare system, particularly through chronic disease. For the government, tobacco control is no longer a matter of personal choice, but a long-term public health challenge. The Guardian described it as a potential turning point in global tobacco control, with implications for future legislation elsewhere. As the ban moved closer to full implementation, the Maldives generation smoking policy continued to draw attention and debate. Next, let's take a look at a student thinking about the matter.
I fully support the Maldives generational smoking ban and you?
But I am against this policy.
Health-wise, it covers the new smokers as a source. It caps future tobacco disease sharply. And it is national healthcare burdens and safeguards public health.
Ecologically, the ban caps tobacco waste pollution, protecting the Maldives' pressing beaches, marine life, and the tourism-driven economy. Socially, it reduces labor absenteeism and the social security burdens caused by tobacco-related illnesses, freeing up resources for sustainable development. Culturally, it promotes a health-first value system, shielding teens from smoking influence and fostering healthy intergenerational habits. Globally, it sets a pioneering example for small, inland nations, bolstering a global tobacco control efforts.
Still fully support the Maldives generational smoking ban. This policy balances individual health and social welfare, and the global tobacco control efforts is not only safeguards people's physical health and easy social health care burdens, but also offers a new way to control the world to control the tobacco. It's truly a wise plan, works for now and protects the future.
Many tourists in the Maldives are smoking, including me. If smoking is banned, I will choose places like pockets and borrowing in Saturn. This lifelong ban will also push away younger customers, and the number of tourists will keep falling. The Maldives economy depends on tourism. The smoking ban will cut hotel booking and tobacco import. A smoking-free label won't eradicate illness. Hydrate and tourists and the country's community winners and economy will suffer. Many smoking will support choose other destinations. This could lead to impact rates, fewer jobs, and less money for local people, which local families relies solely on tourism. Related job facing mounting financial. The Maldives smoking ban risks hurting both tourists and the economy. It must find a better one-to-balance policy, healthy which tourism and economic growth. If the number of tourists drops too much, local business and jobs will be underground. Pressure the government should listen to different visas and think twice before making such a strict rules.
From a political perspective, the Maldives is one of the first countries in the world to introduce a lifetime smoking ban. A decision that is both innovative and highly symbolic.
Instead of relying on traditional approaches such as restriction or persuasion, the policy adopts a generational divide aiming to reduce future society dependence on tobacco through legislation. The flashes the government's forward-looking and long-term vision in public health government.
Due to its pioneering nature, the policy has quickly attracted attention from the World Health Organization and international mainstream media. Ongoing coverage has amplified its demonstration effect, turning a domestic policy into a significant case in the global public health discussion.
Smoking has long been linked to young people's health risks. The burden of chronic disease and the pressure on public health system making tobacco control a continuous and structured policy issue. By legislating against intergenerational transmission to tobacco use, the Maldives government not only addressed public concern over young health but also signals a clear political commitment to protecting public interests and reducing future healthcare costs.
Against the backdrop of the increasingly powerful global tobacco control movement, this initiative in Maldives has gone beyond the national level policy making and has become a politically significant model in the field of public health in governments.
There are also some people who remain neutral.
The position on its policy is relatively neutral. Instead of focusing on whether policy should be banned or not, I would like to answer the issue from the perspective of policy, implementation, and communication.
The Maldivian government clearly aims to improve public health by introducing a lifetime smoking ban. From a policy goal point of view, its intention is understandable. However, in a country like the Maldives, the real challenge may not be the law itself, but how the policy is communicated and carried out in daily life.
First, the Maldives has a highly mobile population, including local residents, foreign workers, and international tourists. In such a complex social environment, smoking ban is very clear rules and constant enforcement.
If different groups understand about the policy differently, or if the rooms are upheld unevenly, the policy may lose public trust and become difficult to manage. Second, from a communication perspective, noise alone cannot easily change long-standing social habits. Smoking is often passed down through family and social settings. Without clean public education and long-term communication, a strict ban may not fully achieve its intended effect and could even lead to confusion or resistance.
Therefore, I believe the key question is not how strict the law is, but whether the government can clearly explain its purpose and ensure fair and transparent implementation. Overall, this policy shows a strong commitment to public health, but its success will depend on effective communication and practical execution in society.
Okay, regarding this policy, I think its real special feature is not in the ban itself, but in its attempt to do a real thing with the law. That is to directly define a habit, especially the behavior passed down from generation to generation in the family and society, as something like a liability, and then tries to cut that chain altogether. So this makes me think of two things. The first one is does society really have the right to permanently remove a personal option for people who aren't even adults yet, even if that is a harmful but still legal today? This seems to redefine the meaning of adulthood. Adulthood no longer means gaining all existing rights, but may lose one of them forever. So then another thought is, can the power of the law really cover the stability of daily life? For instance, a child watches the others light up at the dinner table or takes a cigarette from a friend. Those pictures entered his mind long before any legal rules does. So, in practice, which one carries more weight? In my opinion, this feels less like a policy and actually more like a test of whether the law can truly change cultural habits. It will show how far the law can actually go and where it quietly stops when it runs into habits and have been around for a long time.
Me, I'm totally agree with this policy because I'm super sensitive to smells. I hate cigarette smoke.
And it's truly the worst thing to have to inhale secondhand smoke with absolutely no choice in the matter. No one should be forced to put their health at risk just because others choose to smoke. I think this policy can basically deter new people, especially the younger generation, from picking up the habit of smoking in the first place. Plus, it's undeniably great for everyone's long-term physical well-being. Why wouldn't we wholeheartedly go for the measure that benefits both individuals and the wider community?
This is not just a policy of the Maldives. Essentially, it balances long-term public health, personal freedom, and short-term economic interests. It is also about attempt to address problems at the source and solve them systematically in global public health governance. It provides new ideas for countries to tackle different social issues with a long-term perspective and a sense of responsibility. What do you think about this news? Feel free to share your opinions with us. Thank you for your watching.